The first light of morning was pierced by a snoring sound that broke the silence of the construction site. This was the sound of a gray monster, or rather, the excavator operator Şerif. For 20 years, Şerif had lived in this dusty and noisy world. His hands were calloused, his face burned by the wind and sun, and his eyes were always tired. Every morning, he repeated the same ritual. He would climb the cold metal of the excavator, sit in the seat, and turn the key. The excavator's engine would wake up with a rattling cough. At that moment, Şerif and his machine became one. The excavator's long metal arm danced over the ground like a conductor. Some days it would rip out a hard rock, while others it would carefully lay a pipeline. Every movement was a sign of years of experience. Şerif's closest friend was a majestic yellow bulldozer. Its operator, Ali, had named it Kaplan, tiger. Kaplan would make a sound every morning as if to greet Şerif's excavator. Ali and Şerif had been working together on this construction site for many years. They had both given a soul to these lifeless metal masses. For them, these machines were not just tools, but companions in destiny. During a lunch break, the two friends sought shelter in the shadow of the machines, eating their sandwiches. "Sometimes I wonder," Ali said, "do these machines get more tired than we do?" Şerif smiled. "They don't get tired, Ali. They just get old, just like us." That day, a new task had arrived at the construction site. A new road needed to be opened for the trucks. The work was heavy and required planning. Şerif began to dig the ground with his excavator. Kaplan, meanwhile, was leveling the excavated soil and preparing the road. Towards the evening, they came across a large rock. The rock was so big that the excavator couldn't move it alone. Şerif signaled to Ali. The two machines, two friends, came together. Şerif's excavator pushed the rock upwards, while Ali's bulldozer pushed it from behind. The roar of the engines, the mingling metal sounds, the faces of both of them soaked in sweat. In that moment, it was as if all the boundaries between machine and man had disappeared. Finally, after a great effort, the rock budged and was pulled from the road. The two friends exchanged a tired but proud look. As the day ended and the sun set, a golden light poured over the dusty construction site. Şerif turned off his excavator's engine. A steam, reflecting the day's fatigue, rose from the excavator's metal body. This vapor was like the feeling of exhaustion within Şerif. Kaplan had also fallen silent. Ali and Şerif closed the doors of their machines. They were the heroes who retired for the night. During the day, with their grinding gears, weary bodies, and dusty stories, they were the laborers of an unseen world. When the next day dawned, these iron companions and their human comrades would wake up again to write a new story.